Okay, another study on vitamin D, fascinating stuff. Really, vitamin D is so inexpensive and so good for you, you can't afford not to take it, truly. This one was performed or published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. They did a study on a number of different things. Let me get rid of this here. Vitamin D, and they actually did a study on omega-3s with this one, but they were looking at leukocyte, your white blood cell telomere length. This requires a little bit of explanation. The telomeres are little things that are on the ends of the DNA that basically they found that the shorter your telomeres are, the less length you have to live. Now, this doesn't take into consideration accidents and that sort of thing for sure, but as telomeres get shorter, you're more likely to die of various things, health-related things. So you want to keep your telomeres as long as you possibly can. This was a 4-year study on taking vitamin D. Let's get into this just a touch. They did their study on 2,000 international units a day. If you've watched any of my videos, I actually recommend 2.5 times this much. I have had tons of patients on 5,000 IUs a day for a long time, and it is a very nice dose that keeps your levels quite high, but not overdosing. I've never had anybody overdose at this level at the 5,000 IU a day level that I recommend. But their study was on quite a bit less, 2,000 international units a day. Still definitely something that was beneficial, as you'll see here in a second. So they found leukocyte telomere length was measured in a number of different samples. Compared to placebo, they had a significant decrease in leukocyte telomere attrition. In other words, the leukocyte telomeres, the leukocytes again are the white blood cells, really easy to get from a blood test, but then they check those telomeres at the ends of the DNA under microscope and found that if you took this they studied it 2 years and 4 years, if you took vitamin D for that long, the telomeres were significantly larger, longer in those folks that took vitamin D than those who didn't. So you're likely to live a lot longer. So vitamin D is one of those supplements that I highly recommend. It is hard to overdose yourself on. It is extremely good for you in so many things. The more studies they do on vitamin D, the more they find, oh, it helps this. Oh, well, we didn't even know it helped that, and it helps this. It helps your immunity. It helps your brain. It helps your bones and that sort of thing. Obviously, it helps your skin. It helps everything. So take your vitamin D supplement along with really eating well. Watch some of my other videos and along with also taking an adrenal supplement and probiotics. And I recommend vitamin C. There's a number of things that you can do to really help your overall health. They're quite inexpensive and extremely helpful, vitamin D being one of those. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful.